Welcome to today's video. In this video, we will explore 10 unique cultural features of China, one of the oldest and richest cultures in the world. From thousands of years of tradition, unique festivals to unique art and cuisine, China is always an attractive destination with wonders awaiting. Join me to learn and discover those unique features. China, with its long and rich culture, possesses a series of Tet holidays and festivals imbued with traditional colors. First is the Lunar New Year, also known as Xuan Tiet, the biggest holiday of the year, when the whole family gathers, celebrates New Year's Eve, gives lucky money, and enjoys traditional dishes. Next is Tet Nguyen Tio, with the festival of releasing sparkling lanterns, eating floating cakes, and exciting lion dances. In April, people come together to remember their ancestors during Qingming Festival, a special occasion to sweep graves and clean family graves. Doingo Festival on the 5th day of the 5th lunar month is meant to protect health, ward off evil spirits, with activities like dragon boat racing and eating rice dumplings. Meanwhile, Mid-Autumn Festival is an opportunity to reunite and enjoy sweet moon cakes under the full moon. In particular, holidays such as Tet Trung Duong, or winter solstice, not only carry the meaning of wishing good health, but are also associated with nature and the seasons of the year. Each holiday, no matter how big or small, contains its own story. Zrenia, the traditional beauty and cultural pride of this country of more than 1 billion people. The Chinese tea ceremony is not only a part of daily life, but has also been elevated into a meaningful art form. More than 4,000 years ago, tea leaves were discovered and became an indispensable cultural symbol in Chinese society. Tea culture is associated with the philosophies of Taoism, Confucianism, and Buddhism, reflecting the spirit of simplicity, purity, and respect for nature. Just imagine a quiet space, the scent of tea spreading, gentle sound of boiling water. The person making tea, with slow, careful movements, evokes the image of balance between humans and the universe. The process of making tea, from choosing the type of tea, boiling the water at the right temperature, to pouring the tea, is artistic. Each step is an expression of respect and calmness. The Chinese believe that every type of tea has a story. Cool green tea symbolizes life and health. Rich oolong tea reflects the harmony between yin and yang. Meanwhile, pu-erh tea, with its flavor deepening over the years, serves as a reminder of the value of time. Tea is not only a drink, but also a bridge between people. In China, offering tea is a way to show respect to guests. Through a cup of tea, relationships are bonded. People's hearts become closer. More than an art, the tea ceremony is a lens that helps us understand more deeply about Chinese culture and soul. A simple beauty, but forever lasting through time. Chinese street food is an indispensable part of people's daily lives, reflecting the richness and diversity of this ancient culture. When you walk on the bustling streets of Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, or Chengdu, a vibrant culinary world opens before your eyes where all senses are stimulated. Each market, each street corner has typical dishes prepared on the spot, creating a vivid culinary picture, full of color and flavor. One of the outstanding dishes on the streets is baozi, beautiful small cakes with a soft and smooth crust, filled with ground pork or fresh vegetables, steamed hot and served with a side dish, a little vinegar and minced garlic. Dumplings also have rich variations such as shumai, with a thin crust and filled with shrimp or ground meat, both fragrant and sweet. In addition, grilled skewers, chuaner, are an indispensable dish when it comes to Chinese street food. Grilled skewers are marinated with typical spices such as pepper, dried chili, and esoteric spices, then grilled over charcoal, bringing a spicy and salty flavor. This dish is often eaten with cold beer, creating an enjoyable evening together. In particular, bubble tea has become an indispensable drink, appearing everywhere on the streets. The sweet cup of milk tea combined with soft pearls has become a symbol of modern Chinese street food culture. Street food is not only a taste experience, but also an opportunity for you to explore the culture and customs of each region. Chinese people highly value simple yet flavorful meals, demonstrated through meticulous care for each dish, from the selection of ingredients to the preparation stage. It is the diversity and creativity in each street food that has made Chinese cuisine an important part of the cultural and spiritual life of the people here. Calligraphy, the art of writing letters, is one of the most noble spiritual symbols of Chinese culture. Through each stroke of the pen, Chinese people not only record words, but also convey their soul, intelligence, and emotions. Chinese calligraphy is not simply about writing beautiful words, but also about the delicate coordination of images, knowledge, content, and inspiration. Each stroke, from strong to flexible, shows the writer's personality. A solid horizontal line like a strong river, a flexible vertical line like a soft willow branch in the spring breeze. It is a place where images of nature, philosophies of life, and human moods intersect. Brush pens, Chinese ink, Tuyan paper, and inkstones, collectively known as four precious offices, are the works of art, indispensable tool to create a work of calligraphy. But more than techniques and tools, the most important factor is the soul and breath of the artist. They need to calm down, concentrate, and be in harmony with their inner emotions to create vibrant lines. Calligraphy is not only a form of art, but also carries a philosophy of life. It is the balance between movement and stillness, between order and freedom, between strong pen strokes and empty space on paper. A work of calligraphy is not only beautiful in form, but also evokes deep thoughts about life, people, and the universe. Over thousands of years, calligraphy remains a cultural bridge between past and present, between art and philosophy. The quiet space, gentle light, and the echo of the brush strokes across the paper all create a vivid picture of the spiritual beauty of the Chinese people. Calligraphy is not just writing, but a profound and noble Chinese soul that is timeless. Go, or Weiqi, is not only an intellectual game, but also a profound symbol of Chinese philosophy and culture. With a history of more than 4,000 years, Go is considered one of the world's oldest strategy games, where people not only compete in skill, but also find life lessons. Go board, with 19 horizontal lines and 19 vertical lines, forming 361 intersections, representing the infinity of the universe. The two colors of the chess pieces, black and white, symbolize yin and yang, opposition and harmony in Chinese philosophy. On that small chessboard, each move is not only a calculated step, but also a deep consideration of long-term strategy. Go players not only need intelligence and agility, but also need foresight and the ability to make flexible adjustments. One wrong move can lead to failure, but sometimes it is from those small failures that open up new opportunities. That is the philosophy of life conveyed through each match, accepting small losses to aim for greater success. Go matches are not simply a competition between two opponents, but a journey of intellectual discovery. Intellect and emotions. Players learn to read the opponent's psychology, control themselves, and make decisions in difficult situations. On the chessboard, every move is a reflection of the player's soul and bravery. Go is not only an entertainment subject, but also an intellectual educational tool, helping people practice logical thinking, predictionability, and patience. This is also the place where traditional values converge: respect, humility, and the spirit of continuous learning. Over thousands of years, Go has retained its appeal, becoming a symbol of Chinese wisdom and philosophy, a cultural heritage that has stood the test of time. Chinese martial arts, also known as Kung Fu, is not only a method of fighting but also a cultural symbol imbued with Chinese philosophy and spirit. From sacred mountains like the Shaolin Temple to classic martial arts films, martial arts have come to symbolize strength, discipline, and balance. Imagine movements as graceful as flowing, powerful water, strong as the wind, and decisive as thunder. Chinese martial arts not only trains the body, but also nourishes the mind. The yin and yang philosophy is reflected in each martial art position, a harmonious combination of softness and hardness, between stillness and movement. Disciplines such as Tai Chi Quan, Xingwai Quan, or Bagua Chung are not only martial arts but also have profound meanings in medicine and nutrition. Tai Chi, with its slow, graceful movements, helps regulate breathing, improve health, and mental balance. Meanwhile, Shaolin Kung Fu is famous for its decisive moves, requiring great strength and concentration. Chinese martial arts not only exist in dojos, but also enter daily life. That is how people find harmony with nature, learn to face challenges, and find peace in their souls. Exercises from boxing to Qigong bring about a connection between body and mind, between humans and the universe. In addition to spiritual values, martial arts also conveys martial spirit, respect for opponents, patience, and the spirit of continuous improvement. Each form, each martial art is the crystallization of history, culture, and wisdom of thousands of years. Chinese martial arts, with its beauty and sophistication, is not just the cultural heritage of a country, but also a spiritual gift that China offers to the world. An art of fighting, a philosophy of life, and a symbol of resilience. Traditional Chinese theater, especially Peking opera, is not only a form of performing art, but also a unique cultural treasure containing stories, philosophies, and spiritual values of the nation. From colorful stage performances to the resounding sounds of traditional musical instruments, Chinese theater mesmerizes audiences through every detail. Peking opera, known as China's national opera, concludes harmonious combination of singing, speaking, dancing, and martial arts. Each role in Peking opera carries a unique symbol. The drawings on the face, called facial expressions, are not only for decoration, but also represent the personality, psychology, and fate of the character. Red symbolizes loyalty, black represents integrity, and white often represents sinister. Peking opera costumes are vibrant and elaborate, with each intricately hand-embroidered detail reflecting not only the social status, but also the character's personality. In particular, graceful movements, sometimes just a wave of the hand or a glance, have strong expressive power, conveying deep emotions and meanings. Traditional musical instruments such as drums, gongs, erhu, and bamboo flute play important roles in Peking opera. Music not only creates the atmosphere, but also guides the story's development, helping the audience understand the character's moods and situations. In addition to Peking opera, China also has many other local theater forms, such as Vietnamese opera, Zrenia Chin opera, and Huang Mai opera, each with its own distinct nuances and styles. However, what all of these types have in common is the unique combination of performing arts and traditional cultural values. Traditional Chinese clothing is an important part of the country's long-standing culture, reflecting the quintessence of art, history, and philosophy of life through each period. Each outfit is not simply clothing, but also carries cultural, religious, and social status meanings. Cheongsam, also known as cheongsam, is a garment associated with Chinese women in the modern era. First appearing in the Manchu Qing dynasty, the cheongsam is charming and sexy with a body-hugging cut, high collar, and delicate slits on both sides. Cheongsam is often sewn from silk, velvet, or satin, with elaborate patterns such as lotus, phoenix, or dragon. This is a symbol of the intersection between tradition and modernity. Hanfu, the traditional costume of the Han people, is considered a symbol of ancient Chinese civilization. Hanfu stands out with its elegant design, wide hem, long sleeves, and is made from soft materials such as silk and brocade. The motifs on Hanfu are often inspired by nature, such as flowers, birds, and animals, expressing harmony between humans and the universe. Hanfu is not only for the aristocracy, but is also used in religious ceremonies, festivals, and people's daily lives. The Tang Ao Dai is a style that has been popular since the Tang Dynasty and has continued to be popular over the centuries. The characteristics of this type of outfit are the round collar and specially designed buttons in the traditional knot style. Often sewn with brocade fabric and decorated with patterns such as sky clouds, dragons, and phoenixes, Duong Ao Dai carries the meaning of honoring luxury and sophistication. Nowadays, Duong Ao Dai is often worn during Tet holidays and important events. Traditional Chinese costumes are not only beautiful in appearance, but also have profound meanings. They reflect the philosophy of yin and yang, the five elements, and the concept of balance and harmony. Through every stitch, each outfit tells a story about history, spirituality, and national identity. Today, although modern fashion is dominant, traditional costumes still hold a place, important position in the hearts of Chinese people. They appear in art performances, cultural festivals, and even in daily life as a way to honor and preserve the nation's precious heritage. Traditional Chinese medicine, with a history spanning thousands of years, is a treasure trove of medical knowledge that combines science, philosophy, and the art of healing. It is not just a cure, but a holistic view of human health and the relationship between body, mind, and nature. The core philosophy of traditional Chinese medicine is based on the principles of yin and yang and the five elements, emphasizing balance and harmony in the body. Humans are considered part of the universe, and health is a state of balance between elements within the body and the surrounding environment. When this balance is disrupted, disease appears. The treatment methods of traditional medicine are very diverse and rich. Acupuncture, with small needles placed into acupuncture points on the body, helps regulate the flow of energy, or qi, to restore balance. Massage and acupressure not only relieve pain, but also promote blood circulation and muscle relaxation. Besides, herbs play an important role in treating and nourishing the body. From ginseng and lingji to roots and fruits, each herb has its own properties and is used to help the body restore health from within. Traditional Chinese medicine not only treats symptoms, but also targets the root of the disease, helping the body naturally restore itself. Qigong and Tai Chi are also part of traditional medicine, helping people exercise both physically and mentally. These exercises help regulate breathing, improve circulation, and enhance overall health while bringing peace of mind. Traditional medicine is not only a healing system, but also a philosophy of life, helping people better understand themselves and their connection to nature. Over thousands of years, traditional Chinese medicine has retained its strong vitality, becoming an indispensable part of the culture and spiritual heritage of the Chinese people. It is not only a way to cure diseases, but also as a way to preserve harmony between humans and the universe, a precious heritage that China is proud to share with the world. When talking about traditional Chinese culture, we cannot help but mention the sacred four: dragon, unicorn, turtle, phoenix. These four mascots are not only symbols of strength and authority, but also the convergence of profound spiritual values: crystallized from thousands of years of history. Dragon's symbol of royalty and absolute power is the embodiment of harmony between heaven and earth. In legend, dragons can not only fly in the air and swim in the ocean, but also control wind and rain, bringing abundant harvests. Dragon images often appear in palaces and emperors' clothes as a reminder of ultimate power and responsibility to all people. Phoenix is the embodiment of beauty, rebirth, and nobility. In Chinese culture, Feng is considered the queen of birds, associated with harmony and prosperity. Feng's colorful feathers are likened to the perfect combination of the 5 elements, symbolizing balance and prosperity. The unicorn is a mascot of prosperity and kindness. The Chinese believe that wherever Lan appears, that place will be full of luck and peace. The image of the lion in traditional festivals, especially the Lunar New Year, is always vividly portrayed, bringing joy and hope to everyone. Turtle, mythical turtle, representing longevity and wisdom. With a turtle shell shaped like an 8 trigram, ancient people believed that Kwai held the secrets of the universe in time. From myths to architecture, Kwai always appears as a symbol of sustainability and protection. The 4 mascots, each with their own unique meaning, but together create a symbol of the harmony and prosperity of China. From art, architecture, to traditional rituals, the imprints of dragon, lion, turtle, and phoenix are always present, becoming an indispensable part of the soul and Chinese cultural identity.